Mark Grayson, Invincible, my boy. This show just love cooking you, man. At the start of the episode, I thought you was about to like have your peace and glory. Yeah, you had to help Rex a bit here and there, but for the most part, you were with your girlfriend, able to spend some time with her, all of that. But then this happens.
Come with me now, or this woman dies. Did you hear me?
Mark?
Man, they really pushing the theme of with great powers come great responsibility down Invincible's throat right now, cause god damn, he can't catch a break. And this is what I've been saying earlier. I'm not sure if I said this in my last video or my video before that. I think maybe in my Omni-Man video from episode 4. Either the one or the other. I mentioned how much time does Mark really have until the Vulture might say like enough is enough. We're gonna just come and take over. Like I thought they was gonna give him time for his brother to like at least grow up a bit, but like yo, his brother's still in daycare. Like he still needs a babysitter. Like he ain't speed running his childhood fast enough for Mark right now. Cause even Cecil acknowledged that like the Guardians coming to help ain't gonna do anything. Like he really is by himself with all of this, or at least we thought of until the end. But like it's hard for him to like really give reassurance to his girlfriend, to Amber, when he's not like fully confident in defeating a Vulture, especially since he's a person who believes in not killing as well. It's tough, man. It's tough. Mark is really in a tough spot. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I put in the title. Like he can't save Earth. He can't save nobody. He's not ready yet. He's cooked. But I do have to admit, it's good to see that he still has heart, that he still refused to accept his mission, accept being a Vulture and all that. But like, man, having a big heart can only take you so far. That's what I was saying in my episode 4 video. I mentioned how like I believe Mark should have been like obsessed with getting stronger, or like just be restless in terms of not knowing when the Vulture will come after him in Earth. I was thinking that would have been the case, but now he's been chilling for the most part and just handling small missions and trying to be with his girlfriend and all that. Like man, that's what I was saying before. He should have been restless, training every single day, preparing for the time they come, because yeah, he wants to spend as much time with his girlfriend, but like you're gonna be able to spend any time if you're dead, she's dead, like you know what I'm saying? Especially how, for example, in this episode we seen that Amber literally was seconds away of dying if Mark didn't agree to the terms of talking to Anissa. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, with all of that, I was thinking Amber was gonna break up with Mark right then and there when he returned, like especially when she gave him this look.
So how does this work, Mark?
I don't know.
Maybe that's an answer.
Like I thought it was over when she wiped her tears and just looked up at him. I thought it was over. I thought she caught him in a vulnerable position and then she was just gonna end it right then and there. Okay, but loyal woman right there. Loyal, you know what I'm saying? Black don't crack, black stay loyal, you know what I'm saying? But still though, I feel for Amber. Like how much longer can she do this? You know what she should do? She should talk to his mom about how to handle this type of situation. Instead of like Mark talking to his mom about it, I think she should be able to talk to Mark's mom about like what it's like dealing with a superhero partner and how to cope with that for the most part, because she dealt with Nolan for like what, 20 plus years, so yeah, she should know a thing or two. But now one thing I gotta say was the part with his mother and his brother being in trouble, was that necessary put in this episode? Like this man Mark already been through enough in this episode, and now his family's in trouble. Like come on man, like Mark really needs a breather right now, and yet he has another issue, another problem. How are you supposed to stay committed and keep all these promises of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay committed to college, oh yeah, I'm gonna stop the Vulture from taking over Earth, oh yeah, like I'm gonna spend time with Amber and like be the best boyfriend I could be, and like oh yeah, I'm gonna help raise my brother. Like he has too many responsibilities, man. There's like a quote or something where you probably noticed or heard this before, where it's like you can't serve two masters, or you can't serve too many masters. Like there's just only so much you could do. Like there's only so much you could put your time into. Like if you put your time into too many things, you're kind of putting little energy into everything. The less priorities, the less responsibilities you have, the more energy you could put into the priorities you're focusing on. So Mark has to realize that he has to make some sacrifices and that he can't be everywhere all at once and he can't do it all. So it's probably something he's gonna learn soon enough, and he's gonna have to eventually give up something, and that's probably gonna be Amber eventually, and probably school as well, because the other problems ain't going away if he decides to sacrifice that, like being a hero. So but now let's get to the good news for Mark. Alan is him. He's that guy now. He is far stronger than I expect him to be when he got healed and all that. Like, oh my goodness. Like we all saw how Mark struggled heavily against Anissa, how like she also like one-shotted the monster, and like they were saying how Anissa's like potentially stronger than Nolan and all that. But yet Alan is like, oh wait, like your punches don't really hurt that bad. Like what? Like Alan is the key. He's the Kyrie for real. Actually, you know what? No. He's not Kyrie. He's like, let me give you like the whole Batman and Robin stuff. I think Alan should be the Batman, because here's another point too. I feel like what happened to is Mark was basically forced to be a Batman role, like the number one option, when he wasn't ready. Like he's not ready to be the number one option. He's not ready to like be the leader of Earth and take care of everything. Like he's still a Robin in terms of like, I guess, mentality, yeah, a bit, and also in terms of capabilities. He's a Robin with Batman responsibilities. That's the issue right now as well. Like he still needs some guidance from someone who has experience, been there, done that, which was originally his father, but you know, since he's gone, he's just forced to be Batman. But yeah, but back to Alan. They had to make Alan broken so that they could stand a chance. So it's good to hear, it's good to know that Alan is like somewhat like one of the strongest characters in the show and can handle like a very powerful Viltrumite, like a top subordinate. And it looks like with ease too as well. So that's great news to hear. We'll see what happens in the next episode with him and what he does in the Viltrumite ship. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this episode as a whole and what I was saying about Mark, his current state, how he is as a character, the choices he has to make, the responsibilities he have? Do you agree with anything I said, especially where I stated how he eventually has to make a sacrifice, or the fact that he's putting himself in a unsustainable situation where he's spreading himself too thin? How much time do you think Mark has until the Viltrumite just, you know, decides to like come in and just take over Earth by force? Because it seems like he doesn't have time to wait for his brother to grow up at all. Also, do you think Mark and Amber are gonna break up soon? I believe so, probably by the end of the next episode, honestly. And I think the next episode is ending of season 2, so probably gonna be a banger, gonna be a big one, so I can't wait to see that. Anyways, just tell me your overall thoughts about this episode. Let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.